Welcome to Ultra Analog VA-3, a new and improved update to Applied Acoustic Systems' flagship software synthesizer. 4 simple pages, Home, Browser, Editor, and Settings, allow us access to all the important controls. This new version has 2 independent multitimbral voices that can be tuned, panned, stacked, or split separately. We access them on the Editor page. Here we're working with a single layer sound. Let's add a second layer and browse from the available library. We can pan them, offset the tuning, and adjust the blend. The new homepage features 4 easily configurable macro controls for deep real-time control of synthesis and effects parameters. The new and improved browser view provides 4 distinct organized methods of working with the presets. Packs at the top displays a macro view of all the presets residing in either the factory library, the legacy library, or any AAS expansion sound packs which you may have. Sounds presents all the presets in the chosen packs sorted and viewed alphabetically based on the selected column headers. Categories sorts the display based on the type of instruments, again sortable based on the various sort options across the top. And finally, Creators presents the presets based on the authors that created them. The editor is where all the synthesis parameters can be altered. On the modes page, we have unison control. Let's work with the first layer. 2 or 4 voices. We can detune them and add a thickness to them. Here's where we assign what the macros are going to control. We have vibrato control and an arpeggiator. And these are separate for the 2 layers. The synth parameter page offers a lot more detail for the editing. Let's adjust the filter. For a shorter sound. And on the second layer, here's where we adjust the filter envelope parameters. And finally, here are the amp envelope parameters to control the shape of the sound. Each layer has 2 VCOs, or voltage-controlled oscillators. We choose the raw shape over there, adjust the main parameters, and then we can expand the view for some additional parameters on each of the VCOs. Here's where we blend the 2 of them, and we can add in some noise. We have an LFO section for modulation. Let's sync this to quarter notes. we'll modulate the pan. And let's do the same on the other layer. Maybe in the opposite direction. And we can further modulate the filter. Same thing on this layer. And the resonance. We can detune and choose a basic shape for the LFO. Each preset contains 3 effects racks, one for each of the 2 layers and a global rack. They contain a compressor, equalizer, and then selectable effects in the middle, and then finally a reverb. We can turn them on or off and select between various modulation or distortion options. And we have a separate rack for the individual layers. The global effects rack affects the entire preset. And it's easy to reorder them. And finally, the settings page gives us control over the entire instrument. We can set the polyphony, the tuning, and assign real-time hardware controllers for each of the macros, as well as other MIDI controllers. So check out Ultra Analog VA-3 today from Applied Acoustic Systems.